Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Happy May. May you have a great month. We about to celebrate Cinco de Mayo on Monday. Today is May 3rd. Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming out. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Wherever you are, no matter if you're getting liquid sunshine, a little snowflake, if it's overcast, it's still beautiful. Why? Because you are here to see it. Thank you guys for coming out for another great show of Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. And we just are waiting just a few more minutes. Mr. Felix is going to be joining us very, very shortly. I'm going to kick the show off, let you guys know, and thank you for being here. I like that intro. The intro I just played in, that the clouds and the gold, that's just majestic and regal. I think I'm going to want to stick with that for the foreseeable future. The software that we use, they give us a certain type of things that we can use, and I think I'm gonna sell upon that one. And for now, we've been trying to move back and forth as an intro. Sometimes we just jump right in, but I'm gonna try to do my best to keep that as an intro. How's everybody doing out there? Let's see here. We are on X, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. Am I forgetting any? I think I got them all. I was able to link the Instagram correctly. Hello to everybody out there, Miss LaRue, Glenn, how you doing, sir? How's everything out there in the good old world of your life? Hope everything is going well. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for coming out and joining us. Please click like, click share. Let everybody know that we are here. We have a packed sports show of all kind of greatness. Speaking of greatness, is a great thing that Mr. Elijah Arenas is doing well. He is, I wouldn't say fully recovered, but he has recovered very, very well from his accident that he had about a week ago. I posted a clip to the page showing him coming in the house and how they had all the flowers and everything, and how everybody was receiving him and how well he looked walking in. He didn't look like he had any outwardly injuries that you could see. Sometimes, God sent them angels, and those angels protected him during that accident, and he's okay. He's going to have some mental injuries he's going to deal with, but obviously his dad is going to make sure everything is okay with him. Gilbert from Gil's Arena, his podcast that they do on a daily basis, and that do live. And I'm pretty sure he's going to make sure that he has him in some good counseling and physical therapy. We have some people that are here with us today. We want to make sure we acknowledge everybody here on every platform, no matter where you are. Just say hello so we know you're there, so we can make sure we acknowledge you and make sure you know that you are wanted, needed, and loved, a part of our Welcome to Sports Talk and Kamau Felix space. All right, we're going to jump right into it. The NBA playoffs are here. And right now, of the 8 series, 6 are done. 6 are done. Right now, we're just waiting on the Rockets and the Warriors, as well as we're waiting on the Rockets and the Warriors to get started. They play today, and also let's see, we're waiting on the Nuggets and Clippers. They play. Nuggets and Clippers play today. Rockets and Warriors play tomorrow. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How's everything?
Hey, man, blessed to be on the show with you, man.
Yes, sir.
First
Yes,
Saturday
sir.
and me.
Definitely. Look, what jersey you got there? What jersey? Look like Houston.
Yeah, the Houston Rockets. They beat Babyface Assassin or whatever y'all call it.
Chef Curry, they play tomorrow night. Was it an 8:00 game or some 8:30 game or something like that? I got it 7:30.
7:30, yeah.
I think that's on ABC. And
it's on TNT.
It's on TNT. Okay.
TNT.
So they haven't got far enough yet to get on ABC yet. No, seriously, when the further along in the playoffs they get, that's when they put them on ABC and ESPN.
Right. He leaves TNT. Well, this is the last year at TNT.
Yep. So everything's next year. Well, not everything. It's going to be on NBC and Peacock and ESPN and ABC. Right. ABC always had the Saturday night games that they were doing mid-season after football, but it's going to be a little bit more going on moving forward. Am I looking forward to it? We shall see, but everything's changed, so you got to roll with the change. Change means money. Who's ever paying the money at the time?
Right.
So that's the king. That's who's gonna have the have everybody on their show. There we go. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do a little bit of a recap, like we were talking about before. He's in Cav 4-0. Pacers beat the Bucks 4-1. Knicks beat the Pistons in 6 games. Celtics took down the Magic in 5. Thunder took down the Grizzlies in 4. The like we said, Nuggets and Clippers are still going. Rockets were still going. And the Timberwolves put the smack down on the Lakers. They called it what they called it, a gentleman's sweep for them to go in 5. Well, what's gentlemanly about that? I don't understand.
He went in 5 last year, didn't he?
Yep. So my question is, are they gonna fire JJ Redick like they fired the other guy, the other 2 coaches they lost in the first round?
If LeBron go upstairs.
If you ask me, the standard was set. So if you're gonna fire 2 coaches 2 years in a row after losing in the first round, no, 2 years ago they lost in the third in the conference finals and fired that coach.
Yeah, that was
Darvin. Say it again.
It was Darvin Ham.
No, Darvin Ham. Yeah, 2 years ago, and then no, that was last year. 2 years ago, it was shoot. What's the guy's name? He's an assistant coach now, but they fired him after going to the conference final. Well, no, second round lost to Denver. So hey,
Darvin Ham.
No, that was last year. Darvin Ham was last year. 2 years ago, they fired the coach.
2 years ago was
Caucasian gentleman.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. He went to Phoenix, and then he got fired from Phoenix too.
Fired from Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah,
So
he used to coach the Pacers.
He was supposed to pay. He was the one who won the championship, and they fired him.
Yeah, because LeBron went upstairs.
Come on, LeBron, keep the same energy. I know that's your boy.
Can't keep the same, man. LeBron went upstairs.
Well, I guess he figured Darvin Ham wasn't going to sign his son either, too, huh?
Probably not.
Probably not. But hey, I'll say keep the same energy. Keep that same energy.
Yeah,
all right. Well, let's jump right into it. Tyrese Haliburton's dad be clowning. He out on the court. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Giannis, this is what we do. And Giannis is looking at him like, man, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm glad that Giannis kept his cool, that he didn't swing on him.
Oh, man, he go hit his father. But
did you see how he had his head bobbing? He was.
But
you
know what's funny though? I wonder if his brother wasn't suffering from the Achilles, what would have happened? Because he missed the tough man, the brother that plays with him.
Giannis' brother.
Yeah, I wonder
what Giannis' brother been there. What would have happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd have been a Malice at the Palace Part 2. They'd have been fussing, tussling, rumbling, bumbling. It still be going right now. They be going down. They be up and down the stadium stairs in Indianapolis right now. It'd been crazy.
Oh, he missed the want to fight all the time. Didn't he walk up? Didn't he confront Cameron and May?
Yeah, he didn't want to show up at the studio.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't want to show up at the studio.
Yeah, Mr. Tough Man.
Mr. Tough Man, yeah. Yeah, but we ain't seen him since. I think the league got hold of that and was like,
nah, he tore his Achilles.
Even after that, they was like, you got the you got to go into exile.
Yeah.
For a little while. Yeah. Let's see here. Pop retires. It's official. Coach Popovich is retired from San Antonio. Right. Yesterday, I'm on the socials, and on your socials, you keep getting all the everything coming through, and I'm thinking it's a lot of Pop stuff happening. Did he die?
Yeah, see, man, I don't even go to that route. I thought when you seen it was like 3.8 million and then 3 billion or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, they're just doing his salary. But the thing is, now that becomes that whole franchise, because he's going to move it to the front office like Joe D. Mm-hmm. It's still going to be a dumpster fire. It's going to be a whole lot bad before it get good, because he set the standard. Like you said, he set the standard. The coaches they going to get now, ain't nobody. Well, Doc, they might go get Doc.
Nah.
Doc Rivers is Lane Kiffin of the NBA.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But why would they want to go and get Doc?
Because Doc played for the Spurs.
I get that. But
I
his
mean,
last 3, 4, 5 coaching stops have not panned out the way that everybody thought.
but okay. In all fairness, when he took over for Adrian Griffin, and then Giannis got hurt, how far did you really think they was gonna go? Then think about it. Once they got Dame Lillard towards the end of the season, going into the playoffs. They didn't have time to gel. Now this year, I can't really say nothing for Doc. Man. Doc just, you know what it is?
They got the in-season tournament.
No, you know what it is? It's the Clippers. Ever since he left the Clippers, it's like what's the figurine with the axe? And he got that hood, and his face is dark. What is it? That the Grim Reaper. That's who followed wherever he goes.
Well, you can't necessarily say that because he did get the championship in Boston.
But he also had Ray, Paul, and Garnett.
Yeah,
the closest he had to that was Lob City. And what was that? You had a Hall of Famer and Chris Paul. You had Blake Griffin. You had DeAndre Jordan when he was at his prime. You had Matt Barnes. You had, what was the other guy? The sixth man, Jamal Crawford. No excuse. No excuse. And you had James. And you had Jay Harden. No excuse.
But you also had Chris Paul, the choke artist of the decade at point guard.
No, Chris just couldn't stay healthy. Chris didn't never choke. He couldn't never stay healthy.
Well, whatever it is, he hadn't won one yet.
No, he done. So yeah, he gonna be one of them players one of the great point guards that go down that never won one. And you can thank rest in peace to the old commissioner because he blocked the trade.
Had he gone to LA, he would have a championship.
Absolutely, he blocked that trade. He was like, you ain't going over there.
Because I think they were still, the Clippers were still under the control at that time of the league, so they were able to veto that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think I've ever seen a trade be vetoed before or after. From the league, anyway. From the league.
Veto. I will have to dig in the archive. It's probably one. That's been vetoed.
Since then?
Since what? To Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
maybe back in the day when the Celtics would stop stuff, they wouldn't let nobody go nowhere and do nothing.
No, when Carmelo was supposed to be that part of that big three.
Oh, down there.
Yeah, when it was him, Chris Bosh took Carmelo's spot.
So you think the league stopped that?
And the league stopped that. LeBron been doing it. That's what I'm saying. If you go back and you look, I was just telling somebody this. If you go back and look, every person that he didn't play with, that he got rid of, has came to back in karma and bit him. The Daniels kid that played for plays for Minnesota.
Right.
He used to be a Laker.
Yep. He would trade them out wholesale. Man, you I don't know if you can see it, but you're better than fair, man.
Yeah, I see it. That's why I started laughing. I get it.
It's all right. We're gonna get it right. All right, let's see here. Is it a new sheriff in town with Anthony Edwards? He beat the Lakers. Is there a new sheriff in town?
Nah, the league just got younger, man. The league is younger, and it ain't even father time. It's just they everybody had the Lakers, including myself, right? Because I'm thinking not as far as the youth. I'm thinking of the experience. Mm-hmm. Lucas just came from the championship, even though he lost. LeBron's been to what, 10?
Yep.
Won 4, lost 6. Okay, I'm like, okay. But then once I thought about it, I was like, now you got out of that 5 that's on the court, you got 2 that don't play D. Mm-hmm. Them 2 don't play D, and let's see who run to the ref and cry first.
Luka.
yeah, he do. I'm gonna run to the ref.
But he's holding LeBron's hands on the way over.
I'm praying that it be breaking news and he just announced he quitting. Man, I'm tired of him, man.
No, he's not retired. He's not ready yet.
Then look, I'm gonna tell you like David Ruffin told Eddie Kendricks in the Temptations, you better leave or you get fired. Leave, man.
Well, I would, if it were me, it's time to go. He has nothing left to prove. He got his championships. He got an in-season championship. He got his gold medals. He got all the records.
I think, in my opinion, I think he holding on because he want to get one more than Steph. Because if Steph get one more than him, they're gonna say LeBron gonna really fall out the conversation. It's like when Kobe did it without Shaq. What did Kobe say? I got one more than Shaq.
I agree, but does it really matter?
Yeah,
honestly, because
when you want to,
the GOAT talk is so convoluted.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he retires and Steph gets one and he retired, right? Steph's gonna have 5, he gonna have 4. So it's gonna be like, well, dang, what happened, right? But if he stay and he get 5 and Steph never gets another one, then he can say, okay, I trailed Mike by 1. I finished at 42 with 5.
Okay. It's a great argument. It's a great argument.
The GOAT conversation ain't no argument.
They were talking about this early in the season. If with Jimmy going to Golden State, what's going to happen now, and where they surpass the Lakers, or have they surpassed the Lakers just by getting him on the team? Well, I can see that happening, but I don't know if karma's going to be good enough for Golden State with Jimmy. Bringing them over there for all the stuff they've done, especially with Draymond the Menace. Over there.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. I was like, Draymond, man, that's somebody too that need to go.
Well,
Draymond, that's gonna get old, man.
It is, but it's still very effective. He's one of the few dinosaurs left in the league who can do that and get away with it. Last night when he got that tech, clearly it was a tech that he shouldn't have got, and he still went and berated the referee. Referee didn't say nothing. Had that been me, I'd have put my whistle in my mouth and I'd have had my hand up like this. I'd have been standing like this, like, here it comes. You sure you want to talk this conversation? I just want to smile like, oh, there we go. Now, you know what that made me think about? What you sent me the script. You remember the script you said?
Right.
Now Draymond's gonna get kicked out and they're gonna go to 7. Where they at now? They at 7. And let's see, the Warriors are supposed to win at 7.
See, I don't know now because I didn't stir the pot all the way. I didn't get the part that be stepped to the pot. I only got the part that's in the pot. I don't know. They might not, man. For real.
Now,
last night, they came in there and they beat them like they stole something.
I can tell you this much. I'm not betting against Steph in the Game 7.
Right now in his career, I would. He broke, dude. You see what did he go? 5 for something? 5 for 13?
So they're playing. Okay, they're playing in Houston.
They're coming back to H-Town.
They're playing in Houston tomorrow.
Tomorrow night at 8:30.
Yeah. So it's gonna be something. It's
in order for them to win convincingly, he gonna have to do 40. Because where you gonna get the other from? Jimmy ain't did nothing. Goofball, what's the goofball they went and got? Buddy Hill. My man, number 2, the dude that looked like a mailman off of 227, he trashed. Man, I'm telling you, dog. Yeah, they might be coming back home with no ring.
I'll actually be watching that game. I'm looking forward to that.
Because think about it like this: they beat Houston, they not beating Minnesota. They not beating them. No,
that's not gonna happen.
Nah, Houston got a chance. Houston can match up with them.
Yeah.
Man, they gonna run over. If they think about it, Ant been sitting, Ant been getting rest. Mm-hmm. Who gonna check? Who you gonna put on Ant?
Draymond took that victory lap.
Right. Who you gonna put on Ant? Draymond? That's 30. That's an easy 30. Will Daniels, you got Daniels, no.
And you got what's the name playing big? What's number 30's name?
You talking about Rudy Gobert or
No.
Julius Randle?
Julius Randle playing like I got something to prove. He not talking junk to the refs. He just out there balling. He out there setting screens, picking his spot.
The Lakers is the good thing, right? But now we back to reality, right? This is the same person that was a Laker.
Yep.
And he left traded. He played with Kobe.
He could have had that bubble ring.
Nah, he wouldn't have been on there then.
Yeah, he was. That was LeBron's first year. That was the bubble.
No. He played with Kobe. He didn't play with LeBron.
I know. He asked to be traded when LeBron got there, and that's how he got to New York.
I thought that was before that, but yeah, you could be right. I stand the difference. You could be right. Because
he was supposed to get that bubble ring, but he left.
Bubble ring. I don't even know how you count that, man.
It's a win is a win is a win. It's a championship.
Did they have a parade for that?
No, because it was COVID, man.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Right. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure they did something.
Yeah, jet lag.
They celebrated some kind of way. I can tell you that much. They had a good time. All right. Don't forget to click like, click share. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to get the book, Gratefulness Journey Every Day by who? The man behind the scenes. Man in the other aisle, too sweet to be sour. Mr. Marcus Holmes. That young man is an HR guru. Lean in, let me tell you about him. Go to TikTok and look up Marcus Holmes. You want to get a new job? You want to learn how to answer those STAR questions correctly? You want to learn how to get your resume together? Give that man a call. Get a consultation, and he'll get you right on the right track. You want to negotiate a good salary? Know how to negotiate a good salary. What is fair, what is unfair, and how to make sure you get everything in your 401k as well as in your insurance as well. Talk to that man. Get that man a call. Mr. Marcus Holmes. He is the guru. Not only is that, he has a show on Tuesday nights. Sports. We are an offshoot of Love and Stuff. So you'll make sure you go see that. I want to thank everybody that's showing up today. We got Stephen Glenn left us a comment. Thank you, Mr. Glenn. Stephen Harris, thank you for joining us, sir. We appreciate you this morning. We got my Uncle Billy over there. I got my former student on Instagram, Glendon. And Ms. LaRue, thank you, everybody, for coming in and joining us. And leave a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. We will definitely get back to you. Make sure we comment. If you comment, we're going to comment back to you. We want the love, and it's not smoke. We want the love. It's all the good love, and thank you for coming in and being a part of what we do. We really, really, really do appreciate it, because this is a labor of love for us. And get on the phone, call them up. Hey, it's 10:25 in the central, 8:25 out west. It's 11:25 in the east. Kamau Felix on y'all. What I always say, we the soul train of this generation. This generation soul train. When you get up and clean up your house, especially since it's spring, open up them windows. Let the good air in. Let that bad air out for the week. And while you're cleaning up, put us on your TV. Put us on your YouTube. I got YouTube on my TV right there. I got X on my phone right here. I got Instagram running in the background. You can put it on multiple platforms. Hear what we're talking about. Go on over, make a quick comment, and keep on cleaning. You can clean your bathroom. You can just bring the speaker in there. Bring your smart speaker with you. Clean the bathroom. Hear what we're talking about. Go all around the house. You can be in the garage. You can be in the yard. You can plug it up to your earphones. You can get out there and have a good day. It can be on your phone. And you can just port it right to your phone, Bluetooth it right to your headphone. Get your beats on and cut your grass and come see what we're talking about. All right, everybody. We moving to the MLB, Major League Baseball. And I am wearing my Tigers. Viva los Tigres. Viva los Tigres. The Tigers are doing very, very well right now. They are 21-12.
Who?
21-12.
It's just backwards. That's all. 12 and 21.
No, that's a palindrome. So if you flip it around, it's still 21-12.
12 and 21. If you read it from left to right, it's 21 and 12. Right to left.
You
go right to left. 21 and 12.
Left to right.
Go left to right.
Right to left. It's still 21-12. Left to right to left. It's a palindrome. Tigers are kicking butt, first in American League Central. 7-3 since the last show. 2 games winning streak. 9-1 win last night over the Angels. They're playing in Anaheim. And I got to say it again. First in the American League Central. Can you believe it?
Look, man, holla at me in October when they ain't in it. Man. I'm not. No, I'm not. I told you. I watched Major League the other day, man. You may hit like Mays, but he said, you may run like Mays, but you hit like.
And the funny part is, in real life, he couldn't hit at all. They talked about how they did all those close-ups on his hitting and made it look real. How in real life he couldn't. He was all acting. He could run. He could do the running in real life. He could
do the run, but he couldn't hit.
He couldn't hit. He could barely catch.
Yeah, Willie. He said, I ain't never heard of none of these guys. Willie Mays, Hayes, Serrano. Who is these guys?
Mm-hmm. They just put that right in the script. What's his name? What's the gentleman that played that character? Blade. What's his real name?
Willie Mays Hayes?
Yeah. Who's the guy that played that character in the first
time? It was Omar Epps. And
then he was in part two. He was in part two.
The first one was Omar Epps, and then part two was Wesley Snipes.
No, it's backwards. Wesley Snipes was the first one.
Wesley Snipes was the first one. Yeah,
in real life, Wesley Snipes, he said he could barely catch. He couldn't hit, but he could run the bases. And so they just kind of incorporated that to the script.
Mays, hey, that's what he told him. You may hit like hey, but you, boy, that was my guy, yeah.
Yeah, so great movie, but the congratulations to the Tigers. And I had to say, so far, I'll be the first person to say it. I was wrong. I didn't think the Tigers was going to do so well this year. I'm greatly and gladly surprised, and I would definitely take my lumps.
33 games in.
It don't matter. 33 games. We've seen 33 games in, and it was 5 and 28. We've seen
33 games in, and you ready to go down Woodward?
No, I'm not ready to go down Woodward. I'm ready to give them the props that I didn't give them in the beginning of the season when I didn't think they were going to do that well.
So 33 games in, you ready to book a flight?
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna give them their props that they deserve because at the very beginning of the season, when I said, it's on tape. I said I didn't think they were going to do this well. I didn't think that they were going to do well. Okay, what do you mean not doing well? How are they not doing well?
They're 21-12, and if you read it the other way, they're 21-12, right?
Yes.
What's the Dodgers?
The Dodgers are 22-10.
Okay, see my point.
That's just one game.
You just said 10 minutes ago, a win is a win is a win.
Yes.
So they're up. Their record is better than the Tigers' record, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I'm not discounting that. But what I'm saying is the Tigers, thank you, Steve, had the best start in franchise history. The team gelled a lot earlier this year than they did last year.
I'm not understanding. It's 166 games, and you're happy because they're 21-12?
Got to celebrate the little stuff. The big stuff, the little stuff. Where in the past, where were they before?
Are you happy when the price of gas goes up and down?
I'm happy when it go down. That's why that's why I shop at Kroger and get my Kroger points. Go on Friday, get my 4 times the points. So when I go get gas, I get that money off.
Oh my God, they're 21-12, and you and Steve. I expect it from Steve Harris. I didn't expect this from you. I really did.
I'm being very real, and at the same time cautiously optimistic that they are where they are doing very well.
This is why
in the past. Okay, look at the last 10 years. Look at those records before that, where they were after 33 games.
They're 21-12.
I agree with you. 21-12 is good. They're still in first place. 21 and over the last 10 years. How many times they were in first place at this time of the year? 0. They were in last place more times than they were first. So the expectations are that they should always be there. I agree. But let's celebrate them where they are.
Bring back the Cecil Fielder burger, the McDonald meal. Maybe I might get hyped. With the three.
It might be a Javi Baez burger. The Javi Baez burger.
Javi Baez has been doing okay.
That's what I'm saying. We had put him out the pasture. We was about to take him back and make glue out of him. Well, he out there balling. He
Bring
out there in the outfield.
back the Cecil Fielder cheeseburger meal at McDonald's, and I might get hyped.
Well, if we can get the Cecil Fielder, if we can get the hottie meal from what's the girl that do the twerking that live in Houston, if we can get her hottie meal, and we can get a meal from the girl that played for Chicago Sky, we can get a Javier burger meal at McDonald's too. Tori is back too. That's right, Steve. That's right. If we get those hottie meals and all those everybody and the Travis Scott meal, and we can get a Travis Scott meal, we can get a Javi Baez meal.
No.
Javi burger meal.
No, please don't. 21-12.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's at the end of this month. Always remember, what make you laugh can also make you cry.
I'll take it, but right now I'll take the fact that they are where they are. Well, before, if you look at the last 10 years, this is not so good. So we're gonna take that. Good morning, Kenneth. Thank you, sir. McDonald's. That's right, McDonald's. We're gonna open up a few. Some of them McDonald's on Woolworths that they didn't close. They renovating. Why? Because when the Tigers gonna come in there, they're gonna have a grand reopening. Some of them McDonald's on Woolworths, up and down Woolworth, that they didn't close. All right. Let's see where we at. The Dodgers are 22-10. They are in first place in the National League. Let me quickly get some stats here in terms of who is where, in terms of the standings. The Yankees in the American League East are 19-13. Red Sox are 18-16. Tigers 21-12. Guardians and Cleveland 18-14. The Mariners are 19-12. Athletics are 18-15, even though they've been kicked out their own stadium. Athletics are in second place. The Mets 22-11. Phillies are 18-14. Cubs are 20-13. Reds are 18-15. The Dodgers are 22-10, and the Padres are 20-11. So if we look at them overall, let's see here in terms of overall, in terms of who everywhere is where, we got Dodgers, Mets, Padres, Tigers. So they are top 5 team. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in the top 5 with the Mariners behind them at 19-12. So we're gonna celebrate, sing, celebrate. For the Tigers, celebrate. Sing, celebrate. And no, Felix is not frozen over there. He's just quiet. Of course, we got to celebrate them all. Hey, Coley, how you doing today? Thank you for joining the show. Hope you and the baby girl over there watching us. We having a good day this morning over here on Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. Quick recap. We are talking about Major League Baseball right now. We have already talked about the NBA playoffs and what there's 2 games left. In the first round, we have the Nuggets and the Clippers tonight. Tomorrow, the Warriors and Suns tomorrow night. And we are now talking about the Major League Baseball. We have the Tigers in first place in the American League, and the Dodgers in the West. And we are. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm a little bit surprised, and I'm very, very happy. Of course, I'm gonna bring back the Bless You Boys and all the good stuff, everything that the Tigers have done over the years. We glad to have everything going great for them right now. So you got to celebrate the big and the small. All celebrate the little stuff. All right, we gonna move forward. We actually on time. Moving forward, we are on to women's sports. And big news in women's sports, the WNBA is back. The preseason is going on right now. Last night in Notre Dame, the Wings played against the Aces. The Dallas Wings played against the Las Vegas Aces in the Notre Dame. And the Aces jumped on the Wings with 2 feet, 112-78. And last night down in LSU, down in Louisiana, the Chicago Sky played against the Brazilian national team, and they beat them pretty handily as well, 89-62. A big night for Haley Van Lith as well as Reese coming back to Louisiana and getting some accolades from the coach. I don't know about you, but I love that coach. I love the coach for LSU. That little lady, she's something else. She a tough coach, sharp tongue, quick wit, and she don't take no stuff. So honestly, I think Full Wiley, I don't know if she knows she getting herself into going over there dealing with that coach. Because you think what's the name was on you? If you think what's the name was on you about playing defense.
Staley.
Say it again.
Don Staley.
If you think Staley was on you about playing defense and do what you're supposed to do, that little coach gonna be in your ear 100% from day one.
You know what? Not really. If she go in there with the mindset Angel Reese had, she let Angel Reese play her own way out though. She didn't get in Angel Reese's face like that.
Not in public. Not in public.
I'm loud.
She suspended Angel Reese for them 2-3 games. Don't forget now.
He only did that because it got leaked. If it wouldn't have got leaked, you never would have heard nothing about it.
Well, whatever it was, it was still got to the point where it had to be done.
We both attended universities, right? You went to MSU, I went to Kansas. The good thing about going to college was they treated you like an adult. You didn't have to go to class. There was nobody there to make you go to class. So you got to think, me and you were just a big potato in a big old bushel. Athletes is something different. I had classes with football players. I had classes with basketball players. I watched them do stuff that I know I couldn't have got away with.
See, but that was back in the day where if they didn't show up to class, the grad assistant knew already because they was already in there watching them go in the door, checking them off. That's back in those days. Nowadays, everything is online. So if they're not in class, nobody knows.
You had the TA assistants, right?
Yep.
You didn't even have the professor that you signed up for the class. It'd be the TA assistant. Like it was a guy at Kansas, David Becker. That was the professor, but we got taught by the TA assistant who was Carbell. Carbell was I can't say what I want to say, but yeah, that's what he was. I used to be like, man, I got to go in here with this guy every Tuesday and Thursday. And the professor even said, he was like, Corbell says you don't participate in the lectures, in the discussions, but you're there in the lecture. Look here, man, you're going to get one or the other out of me. Either I'm going to come to this lecture or I'm going to participate in this discussion. You're not getting both. I'm from Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's us.
Hold on. You sound like Juwan. I'm from Chicago.
I'm from Detroit, man. I'm like Cousin Raymond on Good Times. Cousin Raymond's coming. Pookie Poo. Yeah, get out of here, man.
Woo. Lord. Don't turn that radio. Don't turn that radio back on real quick.
Cousin Raymond, man, Pookie Poo, yeah, boy. He was like, man, you're. I'm
thinking about the wrong cousin. I'm thinking about you talking about the gambling cousin, the one that took the salt.
Yeah, the one that lost all the money betting on the horses. That's right. Cousin Raymond.
That took the salt pepper shakers. Okay, I'm thinking about the one who robbed the bank when they turned the record player back on for.
Oh, that was what was that? That was what's that Raymond? No, that was
He was cousin somebody.
That was cousin. Wasn't his name Raymond too? No.
Pookie Poo was definitely the one who
Pookie Poo was cousin Raymond. Right.
That was cousin Raymond. Raymond might have been the name of the guy who robbed the bank.
The guy that robbed the bank was it'll come to me.
It'll come back. It's all right. That's all right. It'll come back. All right. Also in women's sports, we got women's soccer Saturday night on Ion. For those of you who are soccer fans, Saturday night on Ion, which is a non-cable station, you can go right there and see some great soccer in the women's Major League Soccer. I did not know that.
Cletus.
Say it again. Cousin Cletus. That's right. Cletus. That's his name. Cletus.
Hey, true story. He was an adult film star.
Yeah, he was Sticks on Happy Days, and then he was Cletus.
He played on Happy Days?
Yeah, he was Sticks. He played Sticks on Happy Days, and then he played Cletus on Good Times. And as you know, he went
to the adult industry. Yeah.
He was the Bob Chickawawa.
Yeah, I got. If you ever want me to sing it, I got the tape over here. I send it to you. Hey, man, I'm just, look, man, look, send all your complaints to Kamal and Marcus. Don't even send it to me. I just state facts, man. I don't drink or smoke, man. It go up here and it stay up here. I can't say about when it come out. I just can't.
Lord.
One day, man, I was just going through old tapes and stuff. I was like, that's Cletus. I had to look. I was sitting in the chair. I had to get out the chair and go up and stand up. That's Cletus.
see, the bad part is you still got a VCR to see that.
Hey, man, look, I don't get rid of the stuff, man. I keeps it. I'm like Lamont. I'm like Fred Sanford. I'm like, this is
got 20 pair of glasses in the drawer. Pick the right one.
Right. What do you tell Lamont? Did you make $2 yesterday? No. Did you make $2 a day? No. Case closed. But Pop, that only comes down to 60 cents a day. Did you make 60 cents yesterday? No. Did you make 60 cents today? No. How many times do I got to keep closing this case? There you go.
The views expressed by Felix are not those of the Love and Stuff Network. Let's just say this, and we're going to move forward. I wonder how I know that you got to have a VCR to play that tape.
Shoot, that tape, if I'm 50, what you think that tape is? Right.
All right. We got to get back on track. All right, Miss Masai Russell, congratulations to her. That young lady has ran a 12-17, 110 hurdle outdoor. She is now the new American hurdle record holder for ladies track. So congratulations to her. And because they've been having the championships as they're getting ready for the summer league, the summer track league, the one that has been started by Michael. It's not Phillips. Michael, the guy from Atlanta who ran who used to wear the gold shoes in the Olympics. Say it again.
Michael Johnson.
He started the track league, and these are the run-ups. The pun intended, the run-ups for the summer league season. They're having them all over the world. They're having so everybody can qualify, so the best of the best can be there. So congratulations to Miss Russell. She's doing a great job out there, and as they're getting ready for the summer season. The young man Quincy.
Fast.
Say it again.
That was the guy that I thought was really fast.
Yeah.
Until I saw Usain Bolt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember he would race against 4x1 teams and beat them by himself.
Do you remember when he raced Justin Gray and he started running backwards?
Mm-hmm.
I say, man, you know what?
Yeah. Was it Gray or was it Gatlin?
No, it was Justin Gray. Justin Gray was from here. And was it the one in Sydney, Australia? I can't remember, but I watched it.
Yeah,
he turned baby brown eyes on Channel 4. He turned around and beat him running back and then turned back around. I said, man, I ain't seen that since Usain Bolt. Yeah.
So he was they made a big deal about him in the Olympics years ago. How he didn't want to stay on the Olympic grounds, how he stayed in his own house and everything when he was in Atlanta, trained separate and everything. I'm like, wow, what's the problem? He there for business. He's not there to hang out and win.
Who did this? Justin Gray or Usain Bolt?
No, Johnson.
Oh, Michael Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson. Okay. So he stayed in his own house.
Yep.
Isolated himself in the house.
Yep. It worked. He got he won every event that he was in.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
So that was the whole idea. All right, you right, kiddo. He was on MASH too. I'm sorry. All right.
Oh, he was on MASH too. Hey man, that's the show for the day. We see y'all next week.
Almost. We are coming down to the end. Once again, don't forget to click like, click share. We want to thank everybody that's come out today. Let's see here. We got a good number of people joining us today. We got folks on Instagram side. Thank you, Miss LaRue Glendon, my former student, Uncle Billy, Coley, and Tenor. Thank y'all for coming to join us today on the Instagram side. We got folks on Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, and of course Facebook as well. Just let everybody know we out here. We having a good time, and as always, we on topic, we off topic, around topic, through the topic. Pun intended, pun unintended. All right, Sean.
I'm still laughing about the mash part, man. He was so mashed. Wow.
Yeah, he was on mash. All right, y'all. It's almost like we got to at this point. We're gonna take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into stupid sports news. All right, in stupid sports news, we got a couple things going on. Shedeur Sanders prank call. How is it that Jax Ulbrich, the son of Jeff Ulbrich, Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator, was able to get his personal phone number, get Shedeur Sanders a call, tape it, and put it out there saying that he was getting drafted? How they do that? How you get away with that? They thought he would. They specifically fined the Falcons $250,000, Jeff Ulbrich $100,000. My question is, how does Jeff Ulbrich still have a job?
Arthur Blank must be out the country or something. Has to be, because it ain't came across his desk yet. And
that's not something he would put up with.
Huh?
To me, that's not something he would put up with.
That's what I'm saying. He must be out the country or something. But once it comes across his desk, he gonna be like my man on MASH. What was the name of that? The Black Falcons. Yeah, that's what it was. You know what, man? Okay, I quit. I quit.
I'm sorry. Every now and then we get off the rails. This is one of them get off the rails.
Yeah, man, it's first Saturday, man.
That's what it is.
The Black Falcons.
That's what it is. We it's the first of the month. We getting close to Cinco de Mayo and everything else, and Memorial Day.
Remember, he was like, but in Florida, we blood. And James was like, yours gonna be all over here if you don't care. All right, man. Okay. Let's stay focused, man.
What I also want to talk about for stupid sports news is they're still talking about Shedeur Sanders falling to the 5th round. They're still talking about it.
They did it because it's a thing of humbling him. They're trying to humble him. Mm-hmm. But it's not even his fault. It's Deion's fault. Deion rubbed a lot of people wrong in the NFL. Tony Romo, Emmitt Smith, what's my man name? He used to be on the video with him, MC Hammer. He done rubbed a lot of people wrong, man. So they like, okay, we gonna take it out on your son. If it was me, and I was Shiloh, and I was okay, I'm gonna stay with Shedeur. If I was Shedeur, I'd boat across and go to the CFL. You want to know why? You go over there. I lie. If you go back and think, put your thinking cap on. Who else did that? I tell you.
One more?
No. The Rocket. The Rocket, when he came out of Notre Dame, he went to the CFL. At the time,
was it Argonauts?
Huh?
Was it the Argonauts or the Eskimos that he went to?
The Argonauts. Pinball Clemens was the running back. They put the Rocket as a wideout. Okay. He went over there and won 2 Grey Cups. That's not equivalent to 2 Super Bowls, but he got 2 Grey Cups.
Yeah.
Made him look all world over there. By the time he came back over here, you know who drafted him? I'll tell you who drafted him. Jerry knows. By the time they realized he couldn't catch a cold, too late.
Punt returner.
So if I was Shedeur, go on over there. Because what's the name of them own it? The Toronto Argonauts own the rights to it.
Yeah, they did. But I have a feeling he's actually going to go there and start. They're going to get in Cleveland. He's going to go there and start. He's going to go there and get
too much
great
money.
Production.
Too much money in Deshaun. They put too much money and trust in Deshaun. Deshaun got basically. No, we can't say that because everybody comes back from injury, right? That's what Brett doing. I mean,
he's gonna look good in uniform Brett on the sideline, but he done. That's why they drafted 3 quarterbacks.
They got 5 quarterbacks,
but they drafted 3.
You got Dylan Gabriel. Mm-hmm. You got the quarterback that used to coach for the Ravens. I mean, the quarterback for the Ravens. The old guy. That's 4. You got The no-name cat, Deshaun, and what's his name?
They got 5 quarterbacks, but they drafted 3. Shedeur, Dylan Gabriel, I can't think of the other guy's name. They drafted
Another guy, yeah, he got the old funny name, right? But my point is, you can only keep 3 on the roster. They're probably going to keep Joe Flacco to be a mentor. Shedeur and Deshaun. They're not going to, Dylan Gabriel not going to. Dylan Gabriel, what did Dylan Gabriel do at Oregon? Lost to Ohio State. Can't win the big one.
That's why I say Shedeur will probably be the starter. They can get good production out of him for cheap.
That's like you got a $85,000 BMW sitting in your driveway, but you drive the Neon to work every day. Make that make sense? That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. But with Deshaun Watson, well past his prime, always hurt. Why would you bring in all the quarterbacks if you don't have for a backup plan?
But you have to write it out because you don't know. That's why lame nuts ain't doing nothing right now. Not Brett Favre, the clown from Green Bay. That's why he said at the end of the day, he got Pittsburgh right where he wanted them. Because they didn't draft no quarterback. They don't know what the plan is going forward. Mike Tomlin, he just sitting there waiting for Mike to call. He don't want. See, the thing is, and I get it. We all played some type of sports. I get it. As I got later in my years, I didn't want to go to practice. I just wanted to play. And my boy told me, if you keep going, dog, you're going to end up getting hurt. You got to go to practice, dog. You got to stretch that. You can't just show up on game day. Okay. Aaron Rodgers he don't want to go through the mini camp. He don't want to go through the film session. He got them right where he wanted them. Like Cousin Raymond. Pookie Poo. He got right where he wanted them.
Yeah, I agree. But I still say that Shedeur is going to be the starter by week 3. Write it down. Write it down. Shedeur going to be the starter by week 3. They're going to get good production for cheap.
No, take that.
I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, write that down. Write that down next to my man who played on MASH. Please.
I'm writing it down. Write it down right now.
So you saying by week 3 he's the starter?
Mm-hmm.
Of the preseason or the season?
Of the season.
Nah. No, sir.
I got it written down. It's in the notes.
Yeah, start listening to me, man. I would never tell you wrong. The Black Falcons.
By week 3. It is 11:55 Eastern on
May 3rd.
It's in the books. Shedeur will be
Black Falcon.
I got it written down. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there like Prego. It's in there.
Put in parentheses Terry Fair.
Lord. All right, y'all. As we come down the stretch, we're going to jump into one quick question. Yeah. Something that'll make you go, where Felix go? Oh, there you go. I got worried for a second. All righty. Let's see here. What really happened to Alan Haller and MSU? I know that he said once upon a time that this is going to be, when he hired John Smith, he said it's going to be my last big hire. So that let me know that his days were short. That let me know right then and there that his days were short at MSU, that he wasn't going to be here much longer. For them to announce that he was fired says to me that Allen was like, I'm not doing that. Y'all can kiss my behind. And I'm not quitting either.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. But you there, but we can hear you, but we can't see you. So we can still hear you, Felix. So like I said, I know Allen. I don't know him real well. We've had a couple conversations, and I know him well enough to know that he's a man of conviction. So to me, this sounds, and they did say there was some things going on in the background with some high level people, and it sounded to me like they wanted him to do some stuff that he wasn't going to do, and he was like, "No, I'm not doing that, and no, I'm not quitting. So y'all gonna have to fire me." And I said, "I think I think that's what happened, and I wish him the best because he did a lot of good things with MSU. He did hire Mel Tucker, and with them having Mel Tucker, Mel Tucker to go. He tried to warn him, but he didn't want to listen to him. And now that he has John Smith, And for him to leave now, John Smith can leave at any time for a much lesser price. I know Allen. I like Allen. I wish him the best. And we being an MSU Spartan, every school has infighting going on. Ours seem to be a little bit more in the public than anybody else. There's always seemed to be something going on with MSU in the public that we need to fix. So I don't know. Maybe Felix come back. All right, everybody. We are coming down the stretch. We are pretty much going to do our predictions review. We talked about our picks already. As of right now, Felix is ahead of us. Ahead of me at 13-4. I'm 11-6. We still have a little bit. We have 2 games where I could catch up because I got Golden State winning it and I got Denver beating the Clippers. So I could catch up easily on these game 7s. And I can be right at 13-6 with him, or I could be at 11-8, and he could be at 15-4. You never know. So we're gonna see what happens. As I always say, the blind man to the dead dog. All right, Felix is back. All right,
the blind man to the dead.
That's right. Let me guess. You overheating over there? Your phone overheating?
No, it was a phone call. And I'm like, what? Everybody don't know, you know.
We got to put you on Do Not Disturb.
That's what you put it on? Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen Washington, D.C. So that's why I hurried up and pressed that red button.
So the president was calling you?
Hey, man, in this day and age, who knows? He might have been a fan of my man, Cletus.
he definitely a fan of Cletus. That's for sure. And Pookie Poo, because he trying to take all the silver and all the gold. He a fan of all of them put together. One, two buckle my shoe. He trying to get all.
1, 2 buckle my shoe.
What I was saying is that you are ahead of us right now in the predictions, 13-4, and I'm 11-6 going into the day. I can catch up with these last 2 games when we haven't Golden State and Denver, or you can get further ahead, or we can split. You never know. Because once again, tonight we have. Let's see. Tonight's game is
Denver
Nuggets and the Clippers.
Yeah.
And I already know we're gonna stay with what we got. And then tomorrow we got Golden State and Houston. I'm gonna go and stick with Golden State. I'm about to go ahead and stay. Just stick with it. Just go ahead and stick with it. All right, everybody. Don't forget to let everybody know that we are here. You can go back and review if you catch it throughout the week because it'll be posted on all our pages and all our socials all the way through. Just go ahead and say hello to us as you watch us, even on replay. Thank you again for everybody that came out. And as we kind of got off the rails a little bit, but sometimes,
man, that was worth it.
Sometimes it's worth it. It was a little crazy, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah. Pookie Poo, hey, that episode come on today too. On TV1.
TV1, that's right, because Good Times come on every weekend on TV1.
Yeah, make sure you catch it. The 6 o'clock episode, Cousin Raymond. Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just saying both of them going to be on there. Cousin Cletus and Cousin Raymond are going to be there. Hopefully we get lucky and they play them back to back.
And then you might see they might throw in the day when Terry Fair got drafted. You got to go a 3-piece. A 3-piece.
I want these. I swear, Lord, I had to kick myself from cussing. I swear for Lord. You do this on purpose. You do this on just to see a little more cuss.
Cousin Raymond, Pookie Poo.
Lord, I swear. All right, we're gonna get out of here every day. We're gonna get out of here, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and showing up. Don't forget to let on Tuesday night, Marcus Holmes with the Love and Stuff original show, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. We also have Dr. VV Encourage. Her show, she does that on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, depending on what's going on. Go to her YouTube page and make sure you subscribe to her. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Instagram. Subscribe. We have pages on all of those, and so you get the notifications when the show starts. See everybody next week. See you, Kenneth. Thank you, Greg. Thank you to Jeff. Let's see here. Let me get everybody. Make sure I'm saying
it. Fair, Cletus, Cousin Raymond, Black Falcons.
Get up. to Steve, to everybody out there, Steve and Glenn, thank you for everybody for showing up. Thank everybody on the Instagram side for joining us as well. Y'all have a great, great weekend and be safe, everybody. See you next week on the 10th.